Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another unboxing and first impressions. And you may have noticed my camera is actually kind of raised up on some stuff. That's because this is a really big figure. Yep, today I'll be unboxing Cyberworld Scorponok. Holy shit, this is a really big figure. Like, this is like old Supreme class. That's what this is reminding me of. So, looking at the box here. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna raise my. I'm just gonna hold my phone for this. So yeah, we got Scorponok right there, just angrily scowling. Strike battle set. So they really want this to be like a play set for the smaller guys. Here we have Scorponok in both modes, looking really intimidating. Changes to Scorpion in 4 steps, okay. Yep, he has lights and sounds, which is amazing. Transformers Cyberworld, we got a warning for the batteries. Yeah, don't eat batteries. It takes 3 button batteries, which thankfully are included, because we'll have the Try Me gimmick, which I'll show soon. Hasbro. This side got a picture of Scorponok. Other side, just have more of the artwork. The back, well, quite a lot of stuff. So of course we've got Scorponok in both modes. Of course we've got all the lights and sounds. And we've got all the stuff you can do. So guns can be ridden by the smaller Cyber Changer guys. The chest can open up and you can plug a gun in there. Got this cool saw bike. Okay. And you can grab onto smaller figures. And we've got the cross-sell here. So we've got Grimlock, who I've taken a look at. Prime, also looked at. And Snarl and Skybite, who I'm still waiting for. So, expect those guys in like 2026, maybe, I don't know. But just before opening this guy, let's actually show off the lights and sounds. So what we do is we press on the head. And look at that. Like on camera, the lights look more blue, but in person, they're just amazing looking green. So we got that robotic sounding sound. I'm guessing that's meant to be like the pincher for the Scorpion mode. I know it said Scorponok mode, the Scorpion mode. Okay, that's very clearly the buzzsaw that he's got there. I'm assuming that's a huge, like, blast from something. Maybe that huge gun he's got on the Scorpion back. And, yeah, the sounds do repeat, but quite a lot of sounds. So, yeah, I can see this being a really, like, this would be an amazing Christmas gift for a child. Like, if I got this for Christmas, when, like, say I was a kid, I got this for Christmas, I would be ecstatic. But yeah, one last thing before we open. The visor can go down, just like G1 Scorponok. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, enough like prancing around. Let's actually get him open. And this is actually going to be kind of tricky because he's in a full-on box. So I'm actually going to have to try and like cut him open here. So if I can just find where my knife is. Okay, so just going to cut along here. There we go. Come on. There's some tape along the side bits as well. Very sneaky. There we go. Now we can fully open this. Come on. And of course, instructions. That's the main box. So now we have the inner packaging. So we can pretty much just seal this. So we got the main figure, we got the sword. We have, I think that's the tail. Got the two guns here. So I've got quite a lot to try and unpack. So, where do I start? I think I'm going to start with these big green things here. I think those are the scorpion legs. So, just going to try and... cut these out. Okay, there's something way in the back also holding them in place. There we go. Again, be careful around knives and blades, just in case you mess and you cut into yourself, so be careful. But yeah, we got the scorpion legs here. Only 6 instead of 8, so it's not really an arachnid, but oh well. We also have this little weird thing. Let's try and get that. Oh, there's 2 of them. But yeah, point is, let's try and cut these out. There we go. So let's see here. These, I have no idea what these are. I think the instructions will tell me. But next up, we got these little things down here. Come on. Oh, there's one right at the back as well. So that's part of the tail, I'm pretty sure. And the one underneath that, I'm fairly certain, is also about the tail. This is going to be off camera, but it's easier for me to do. So yeah, fairly certain these bits are part of the tail. Next up we got his swords. So there we go, we got this Mountain Dew sword claw thing, which honestly that looks pretty cool. And I think it's best if we try and cut this guy out first before we get to the guns. So just cut some of these ties. Looks like... Come on. Oh! The arm was just not attached. But yeah, we got one claw here. So we've got the claw arm. So next up, we've got the buzzsaw. There we go. So that's the buzzsaw. And yeah, that does spin fairly well. So Yeah, right now he's kind of amputated, but we'll fix that after we get him out. And I'm fairly certain that's it. Unless there's like something around another bit I'm missing. Like, I'm not seeing any around the legs for once. So he's just like, I've got pretty much almost everything cut. I'm just not sure it's still holding him. Okay, so I've noticed there's like the little twisty tie thing around the back. That might be what's holding him in. So if I try and cut that carefully, of course, I still want to keep my fingers. So let's see if that's done the trick. Oh, yeah. It seems that was what was holding him in place. Ooh. So the only thing to cut out now is the guns. And there's a lot of twisty tie residue right now, but anyway, the only thing left is the two shoulder guns. Oh. There we go. So, excuse me while I put what I call this away. Like, I'm just gonna clean up all this mess and then we'll get back to Scorponok here. Okay, so after that tedious unboxing, which if you skipped, I don't blame you. Here we have Scorponok with no arms. But of course, we can sort that. So we can just plug these in here. And there we go. Now, as for the tail, I'm going to have to consult the instructions for this. And it came with two of these useless papers, but doesn't matter. They're going in the bin after this anyway. But yeah, let's just quickly look at the instructions for this. It shouldn't be too complex, because keep in mind, this toy's for kids. So yeah, we attach the arms, we attach the two legs. Okay. So yeah, quite a lot of assembly acquired. So we just attached the two scorpion legs onto him. I'm not sure if there's a separate left or right side or if it doesn't matter. But they just, yeah, they just slide on. Like so. Come on. There we go. So he's starting to take shape. And from the looks of it, those little green things attach onto that bit. And then all that attaches onto the tail. So that all forms the tail. Okay, so... Oh, so it's something like this. I'm assuming I might be wrong. Or it's like this. I'll quickly do this off camera when I look at the instructions again. Okay, so I think it's something like this. Then this attaches on either like this or like this. Oh, it doesn't matter because it swivels, so it doesn't really matter. And that's meant to be the scorpion tail. Because then what we can do, something like attach this on if it will let me. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Attach this on with a loud snap. There we go. So now he's got his tail. And as a result, he's not going to stand fully back, but oh well. And finally, just attach on all his weapons. So we got the guns here, which go on the shoulders. Kind of like G1 Scorponok's original toy. Because this seems to be a big love letter to the G1 Scorponok. So we attach on the shoulder guns like this. And finally, we give him his sword, which I'm not sure how this is going to attach. Just like a peg here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry. And here we have Scorponok! Fully assembled. Took a bit of brain power. But hey, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like the parents assembling it for the kids. So. But hey, when he's fully assembled, this guy looks intimidating. And honestly, he looks awesome. Like, he's got a claw hand. He's got a buzzsaw hand. Like some guy that does some bad things. Like some does bad things guy. Like, dude. Part of me kind of wishes that maybe he had like another claw hand and this was like an option, but oh well. Asymmetrical hand seems to be a thing for the big Cyberworld figures. And plus we can still do this. So, come on, this is awesome. Plus, this is only like, what, 60 quid? Like, this is pretty much the modern version of the old Supreme class figures from, like, Cybertron, for example. Like, I am getting heavy Supreme class vibes from this. And I hope they continue to do this for Cyberworld, like, these really big licensed sounds dudes. Like, come on. This is making me feel like a child again, and I freaking love it. Like, we got sounds with the sword, the guns, the buzzsaw. Part of me kind of wishes that there was like one saying, "I am Scorponok," but ah well. And plus, we also have the visor that goes down, like G1 Scorponok, like, dude. And plus, he's got elbows. This is the first Cyberworld figure to have elbows. Now, yeah, kind of weirder on the back with the whole stinger. I kind of wish that there was like a spot where you could plug it on and have it over the head, but oh well. And that's pretty much all about. I think that's pretty much all for the robot mode. So let's go over the gimmicks. So what gimmicks are there in the instructions? Well, of course, we've got the lights and sounds. We've got the guns. We've got the transformation, which we'll get to soon. Well, we've got the guns, which can actually be, well, we can take the tail off and put a gun on. Or the sword. Or the buzzsaw. Oh, here's where you can change the batteries when he's starting to run low. See here, can you? I'm fairly certain. Yeah. So if you want, you can. You can have this go down, kind of like the spud strip meter from the original Scorponok toy. Okay, Scorponok decided to bump into my camera, knocking it off my Lego stand, but if you look closely, you can kind of see the wiring in there for the lights and sounds. And let's see how this looks like without this chest panel on. Dude, that's actually amazing. So, yeah. Overall, not really much else to say about the robot mode. So, let's just get down to the transformation, and I'll show the gimmicks in the beast mode. So, let's lower this guy. So, now we can only see his legs. And pretty much to start off, I'm going to take the guns off for this. And according to the instructions, what we actually have to do, lift up the arms, and not on ratchets, unfortunately, but oh well. But we lift up the arms. And then what we're meant to do is take this handle here, which that is Stomp and Chomp Grimlock right there. That's reminding me of Stomp and Chomp Grimlock. So what we do, according to the instructions, we grab the handle, and just like Stomp and Chomp Grimlock, we grab the handle and we move it down. I think we also moved the scorpion legs down, but let's see how this works. Come on. It even plays the transformation sounds. And finally, we take Mr. Sword here, and we plug that on. And let's just say this is a really big figure. I'm worried in case the claw bumps into. That should give you a sense of how bloody big this is. But yeah, look at this. This is gigantic. But hang on, if I quickly transform him again, you can hear the transformation sound playing. Okay, my arm covered most of that, but you can get the idea. I'm sure there's reviews that show it better, but So yeah, most of the transformation is in the feet here. Essentially, he moves his arms up and just lies in his belly. But we can see that we've got some treads here. So if anything, it's kind of like Energon Scorponok as well. Where it's kind of, it's not really a scorpion per se, it's more like a construction vehicle pretending to be a scorpion. Although we do have the legs here. But we do have some spots here if you want to plug in some, well, not plug in, but stand some of the little guys. I forgot to plug in the tail again. Because the tail is meant to be the stinger. You can't really see because it's so bloody huge. But of course, we've got the claw here, which, if we open this, we can grab someone. And he can just hold them, trying to kill them. And if anything, I kind of wanted to display Scorponok like this, because this is how he appears in the show right now, just as a huge scorpion guarding an Autobot shuttle in the desert. He's probably going to transform in the show at some point, maybe as like a boss or something, but for now, this is how Scorponok appears. But of course, we've got the buzzsaw, we've got the huge stinger tail, we've got all this, and let's press on the head again. So of course, we still have lights and sounds. And we got some new sounds, like that's a scorpion sound, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Okay, don't know what that is. Him farting? I don't know. But yeah, the sounds change between modes, which is really cool. There's a car revving. I'm guessing that's like an Autobot trying to drive away from him. Yeah, let's look at that scorpion head, because that's really cool looking. So yeah. Unfortunately, these don't move when you roll him, but oh well. And to end this off, let's talk about the gimmicks. So of course the instructions did talk about a couple gimmicks. Namely, if I turn around to this side, got the guns here. In fact, hang on, if I get one of the guns, I can lift the gun up. And then like someone can mount the gun. Or if I take Scorpion off stage. In fact, hang on, I'm trying to see if there's like an off button for this. I don't think there is, unfortunately, but oh well. Yeah, if I take Scorponok off stage, I'm gonna have to take a couple things off. Namely, a bit of the tail and his hands. Because we can do a couple things with this. Namely, if we just attach like this onto it. And you know what, instead of Prime, let's put like Megatron on. Okay, right now it looks like he's trying to like, yeah, it looks like he's trying to like hang on for dear life right there. But yeah, you can see like he can ride it. He can ride like some kind of bike, or what we can do. Pretty sure you can attach on the claw somehow. Okay, yes you can. You just have to try and flip this out. Which is actually fairly tight, but there we go. So you can flip out this peg. And now you can attach on the buzzsaw. For this weird look, which is metal as hell. Kind of like a miniature version of Cybertron Metroplex's thing. But if you want, then there you go. Now you can cut the world's largest pizza. But now that's something I hope happens in the show. Or you can attach this on. I don't know if you need to like do something with a garden. Or if I just flip this back in. You can do stuff with this, but yeah, there you go. Oh, come on. No, that just came off. And I just got my finger. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Like, there's a little port that you can plug this into. So maybe into Megatron's arm is a weird fusion cannon. No, but I'm sure you can think of like endless possibilities that I've not done in this video. Anyway, let's give Scorponok all his stuff back. So got the weird buzzsaw, the claw, and of course the tail and the stinger. I got that plugged in the wrong way. There we go. Alright, just plugs on top. And let's see this transforming from the angle from before. So just remove this. So yeah. Overall, that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. I'm sure there's like endless amounts of stuff that you could do, like open up the chests, plug a gun in, you know, all that, but I'm gonna leave it off here, because if I continue messing with this guy in this video, I'm gonna be doing the longest video on YouTube. So let's end this off here, and let's do my final verdicts. Like, yeah, it's a fun figure. I love it. Like, for the target demographic, this is perfect. I think my only nitpicks are, I wish he said, like, I am Scorponok, in, like, one of the voice lines, but for the target demographic, I mean, like, kids, you know, this is perfect. This is the perfect Christmas gift for a young Transformers gift. Like, I cannot speak. For a young Transformers fan, this is perfect. As a birthday gift, a Christmas gift, whatever. This is perfect. Because this really harkens back to the old, like, Supreme class figures. You know, it's big, it's chunky, it has lights and sounds. It's fun. It's like you took G1 Scorponok and Energon Scorponok and just fused them together. That's what this reminds me of. And honestly, he looks amazing. Plus, he's so big I can barely fit him in frame. But honestly, I think so far, this is my favorite Cyberworld figure. And I hope we get more of these Lights and Sounds Cyberworld figures in the future. Please, Hasbro. So, this has been my first impressions on Cyberworld Scorponok. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.